Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. It's been a while since my last editing video. I know, I'm sorry, but I didn't have the time and inspiration to shoot more creative photos lately. I've been shooting landscape, self-portraits, couple photos, flat lays. You can check out my Instagram to see my latest creations. And I've been really enjoying hiking, and that's why I uploaded more travel vlogs. So if you like those too, you can check them out. But I've been scrolling one day on Pinterest and I saw this photo and I was like, wow, how cool is that, and really creative. And then I remembered, wait a second, I have this bag of Nutella biscuits, and why don't I try to recreate the photos with my props, my way, but using these biscuits? And that's what I did. And by the way, I will share in a YouTube short how I actually shot these pictures, but in today's video I will only show you how I edited them and how I got this final photo. So before we start, make sure to subscribe to my channel. It's totally free and it would make my day. So without any further ado, let's get editing. I imported and selected the photos I will use in Lightroom, and I will open them as layers in Photoshop. This second photo will be the base layer, so I will actually leave this on top of it, and I will add the mask. Pressing Ctrl-I, I will invert it. This should be black. Select the brush. Oh, and by the way, make sure that the white is in the foreground here. So we're adding to the photo and brush in the cookie. I'll drag it a bit to the side. And there, perfect. Now, back to the brush, change the foreground color to black, and remove the unwanted parts around the cookie. Basically, we're brushing back parts of the other picture we erased earlier. Now let's do the same with the other cookie, the one that's floating. Grab the photo and move it to the top. Same thing, adding a mask, Ctrl-I to invert it, taking the brush and brushing in the cookie. I will place it above the glass, right there. I will take a brush again and brush away the unwanted parts. Good, I think it looks great. So now I will select these two layers and merge them. So there we go, the cookies. And this is the base layer. So I will hide these so I can work on the second image. I'm adding a mask to it, but this time I won't invert it. I'm just taking the brush, and with the black as the foreground color, I will start erasing the sticks and my hands from the photo. And in this case, it really helps, and it's easier because I shot the image without my hands and the cookies in it, so I have that as my base layer. So it's, you know, as you can see, it's easier to remove those unwanted parts. There you go, I will merge these two as well. And now press Ctrl-T to select it, and we can flip it vertically because it will be upside down. I will move it a bit down. Now let's just zoom out a bit. Good. Drag it down, kind of to be in the middle. Okay, and here are my other images, but I will merge these as well because I won't edit them anymore. Yeah. Okay, I will just remove this part, but maybe from this side, it's easier. Okay, good. Now I will actually select it, press Ctrl T, and I will try to rotate it a bit just to align with the other photo. Yeah, about that. Okay, and I think I will have to remove this part. Great. Ctrl D to deselect. Oh, and it looks pretty cool. Now, I have these missing parts of the photos, so I will just take the rectangle tool, select it, fill, content aware, and let Photoshop do the magic. And usually it does a pretty good job. So I will move this a bit up. Great. So now I want to flip this back vertically because I want to have a separate photo of the two pictures that I combined. So here's the second one. I will start with this one. I just crop it 4x5 because I will probably post it on Instagram. I will save it, and it will be saved in Lightroom as well, and I will be able to edit it. Okay, now Ctrl Z until I get back to the other picture. Here it is. I will quickly fix these parts, crop it, fix this too, and it's perfect. And let me check to see what name it has, so I don't save it on other picture. Okay. So let's go back to this, and I actually forgot to crop it 4x5. So what I'm gonna do is change the canvas size. Yeah, I will. I don't know which part would be better to expand. Maybe the right one. Okay, not too much. And oh yeah, and the upper part. Okay, great. Now zoom out a bit so I can see everything. Center. Yeah, let's select both of them. Okay. Oh yeah, that should be good. And now crop it. So I still want to leave some space on the bottom and the upper part. So okay, now let's do the same trick with the fill, content aware. And here as well. I will speed up the process because it's a bit long. So then I will just take the black brush because, well, it's easy, you don't have to do anything sophisticated, and paint in the unwanted parts, like here at the splash. Oh, and maybe here at the table as well. Oh yeah, that looks better. Great. Okay, so I guess that's the final image. Oh, one more thing. Oh yeah, taking the healing brush, I will just take my time and try to fix this packaging. Good. Now I will save it. I already knew the name of the original image. And now it's time to edit it in Lightroom. So what I'm gonna do, and what I usually do, is to just see, well, I have a bunch of presets, and see what works best with the photo. Usually I have my go-to preset, which is that Bali one, but I like to check if other presets are matching the photo better. Oh, this looks pretty good too, but still. Yeah, when you have too many presets, it's really hard to choose, but I think I will stick to this one and I will make some adjustments. So, let's see about the highlights. Okay, I will drag down the clarity just a bit. I think that's enough. I won't do anything at the tone curve. And now I will take this, let's see the saturation, turn it down a bit, but as you can see it turns down the saturation of the cookies as well, so I have to be careful with that. I will take the brush later, but just a bit, and add the leaves. I like them to be a bit more saturated. Okay, now let's see if there's something else I need to do. Yeah, the sharpening. So press Ctrl and drag the masking slider almost all the way up, and then the sharpening one. So it sharpens only the edges, not the entire picture. And now I will kinda play with the luminance a bit, see what works best. So I will go now to the brush and drag down the saturation, paint over the milk on both sides and a bit on the packaging. Drag the whites a bit up. Yeah, and let's select new, and I think I need more white here at the milk. And the other one, but like I still want to keep the texture, so I will increase the shadows a bit. And oh yes, the highlights and the texture. Yeah, I still want the texture of the splash in there. Okay, well, I think it looks pretty cool. And let's cool it down just a bit, like -4. Perfect. So here's the before and after. I really like it. I don't know about you guys. So then I went back and did some minor changes just to see what I can do to improve it. And now I will copy the adjustments, but making sure I don't check the local adjustments. I will search for the other images and paste them. Oh, look how pretty! And now I will have to go take the brush and do the same thing. Just a bit of texture, the whites a bit up, and here the same. Saturation down. Okay, and now I can export them. Good, but I think I will crop this because still. Okay, well, that looks better. Okay, so here it is. This image plus this image equals this masterpiece. I really hope that you guys liked it. Make sure to subscribe and I will see you very soon.